Hello and welcome to Shoot the Hostage with me, Dan, and my partner, Sarah. We're a movie podcast and we cover 8 films per season based on a theme. If you're familiar with the show, you can skip forward, but for any newbies, this is a clip show featuring some of our favourite moments from the last season. And if you're thinking of giving us a go, this is a really good starting point. If you like what you hear, please consider rating us the maximum amount of stars available on your podcast platform of choice, or consider submitting a review. Over on Patreon, we have 2 paid tiers and 1 free tier for extra content, early ad-free episodes and season lineups. If you've absorbed all of our free episodes and still need feeding, we've got a bunch of additional content over there spanning 2023 to present day. Finally, if you would like to keep up to date with us on social media, you can find us at STH_pod on Instagram, Threads and TikTok. All of the links are in the description. Okay, roll the clips. Sarah, what were you doing in 2005?
I don't know. It's been 21 years.
20
I don't
plus?
remember what I was doing yesterday.
Do you remember when the Crazy Frog song came out?
Unfortunately, yes, I do have a recollection of that.
The year the Crazy Frog infected our culture.
Oh, God, now it's in my brain. Why have you done that?
It's Axel Foley, though, isn't it? Well, that's the year we find ourselves in today, because that's the year that Batman Begins was released, 2005, would
That's
you believe?
the year that Batman began.
He began in 2005, yeah. It's our second Christopher Nolan movie. Not Nolan's sister movie.
I'd rather watch that, I think.
I bet you would. Not a big Nolan guy, are you? Not a big Nolan dude head, bro.
I'm not really, no. I mean, we talked about this in the Inception show. I can absolutely admire the craft whilst acknowledging that, do you know what? It's not for me.
Mm.
But on the other hand, you are quite a fan.
Yeah, and not as much as I used to be.
Why is that?
I think there was a point where I loved everything he made, and then when I saw Dunkirk and was like you, masterfully made, really well done, but sort of lacked a little something for me.
Okay.
And I didn't love it. And then Tenet happened.
I quite liked Tenet.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do. Look,
how can you like Tenet, but like not other ones?
I don't know. For the same reason that my favourite Tarantino movie is Death Proof. Maybe I just have terrible taste. I don't really care. It's fine.
Well, you're dating me, so I don't know what that says about your taste. Actually, I do, but I'm not going to say what that is. Yeah, so Nolan, not quite for you. I wonder if Batman Begins will buck that trend for you. I know the answer to that question. But the reason that we're doing Batman Begins is because it's part of my identity theme this season.
Yep.
Back to me, I've curated a list of 8 films all about identity. Why did I go for identity, I hear you ask?
You didn't hear me ask that. Oh. You asked it for me. How presumptuous.
Break the illusion. You wouldn't get, what was his name in The Magic Boys? Angier? Whatever.
The Magic Boy? Oh, do you mean the Prestige?
Yeah.
Magic Boys.
You wouldn't get those 2 Magic Boys ruining a mystique, would you, in a Prestige?
That's true.
Maybe I wrote this in a book and maybe you can teleport yourself, but it's really your brother. Spoilers.
I think I'm Nikola Tesla in this situation.
I think you are Tesla in this situation. Can I be Circus?
Sure.
Thanks. I don't want to be Bale because I might be the one that has to cut his finger off. Or you could be the one that dates Scarlett Johansson. I don't know which one I would rather.
That shouldn't be a real Sophie's choice there. It should be a fairly easy question to answer, but I digress.
Anyway, identity. I chose it because there are a couple of films in the last season that made me think of identity as a theme.
Oh, which ones?
Boys Don't Cry.
Okay, yeah.
To a lesser extent, Monster, where your identity is kind of formed on the basis of events that have happened to you and around your life. And it's just such an interesting topic, really, because we all have them, I think. Well, not all of us. Some of us don't have identities. That person that complained about cutting our hedges back this morning, I don't think she has an identity.
Get a life.
It's not overgrown. It's fine. Talk to the council. She won't listen to this. It's such a fascinating topic because it's something we can all relate to a degree. And I think it's such a, it's a very personal thing. And it can be shaped and formed and influenced by events in your life, and also where you choose to put your energy. Like I identify as being a film fan, but that's because I watch a shitload of movies and I enjoy it. Identify with being a Formula One fan for the same reason. And is that part of your identity to do things and associate with a thing?
So to me, identity is kind of a vague concept because it's also subjective. Like if you ask two people what determines your identity, they would come up with different answers. Like say you asked 3 different friends, they wouldn't all say the same thing defines you, would they?
No, I suppose they wouldn't. So the identity itself is subjective and open to interpretation to each person. And what those factors are made up of is well, some people will go, yeah, what's my identity you asked? It's Liverpool. That's my identity. You'll never walk alone.
Weirder if you're not from there.
Yeah, glory supporters, we call them. I don't know, are Liverpool good now? I don't know. They were in 1993, I think, with Ian Rush. That was a while ago.
You're saying words that mean nothing to me. Don't ask me about football. Crikey.
But I find the topic very interesting. And when I began to do some research, I was looking at films, curating a list. I thought, well, actually, most every film you could argue to a degree is about identity because we're all watching films about characters making decisions. And if they have an arc, maybe their identity has changed a bit, so I think you could really argue that many films, including the Police Academy movies, are about identity to one degree or another. So it made curating a list quite difficult. And
I bet. When you can choose from every film ever made, I imagine that would make the task quite troublesome.
Yeah, so I tried to be a bit more like, okay, well, let's see if we can make this properly relevant. There's no
bit more literal.
Yeah, it's not like neo-western where some of mine weren't neo-westerns.
I love that we're still referencing that, by the way.
It was true.
7 seasons later.
I know. Till the day we die, we'll be referencing that. I'll put that on my gravestone. Chose movies in list that were not neo-westerns. And then a link to the podcast.
Loved by many, still doesn't know what a neo-western is.
Yeah. Identity ? Maybe this is the first time a superhero movie had tried to get throughout an A-star list cast.
Well, there's quite a few Oscar winners and nominees in this.
My point exactly. Gary Oldman.
Oh.
Hot off of Tiptoes. He can do anything, this guy.
He is a chameleon.
He is a chameleon.
Yes. I love Gary Oldman. I always have.
He's so different in everything. We've just finished watching
Slow Horses.
And he's so different. If you had lots of eye problems, you'd be forgiven for thinking it was a completely different person.
Yeah. How is the chap from Slow Horses the same guy from True Romance?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Exactly. And Leon.
And The Fifth Element.
And The Fifth Element, yeah.
But I forget a lot of Gary Oldman films because he is almost unrecognizable in so much stuff.
And that's what you want from an actor. He's not massively in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really get involved with all that nonsense, really great at his job, and then he does Tiptoes and ruins it. Haven't seen that movie, so I can't really judge it.
I've seen the trailer, that's enough.
I do want to see it, though.
But that's how versatile of an actor he is.
Yeah. All is forgiven, it's fine, you're Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
What did you reckon of 90s street magician Liam Neeson as Descartes?
I did not like Liam Neeson in this role, I'll be honest. It's funny you said that they wanted this to be a more grounded version of Batman because to me he is full-on comic book. Even down to what looks like a stuck-on beard and moustache combo.
It
He
definitely
looks
is.
it looks like cultural appropriation. He looks like Fu Manchu. I hate it.
Yeah, it definitely is. It does feel a bit out of place, really, in the rest of the movie.
I think
hadn't
so.
thought about it before until we watched it together. But you're right.
And I ruined it for you with my ongoing commentary.
It's a little bit of a moustache twirling kind of villain, isn't
Yeah,
it? He's not
exactly that.
He's not quite Batman 66, but he's not quite the Riddler, Jim Carrey's Riddler, but he's somewhere like in between. Who was the baddie in the Batman? The Penguin. Oh, he was quite large as well, wasn't he? But yeah, I suppose you're right. It does stick out a little bit, his performance, and I think the character is a bit weak as well. Maybe he sort of disappears halfway through the movie and comes back at the end. It might have been nice if he was in it a little bit more, but you know, nothing's perfect.
I did like the part where he said his wife had been taken.
She was taken from me.
Yeah.
Oh, she was yours. Which begs the question, Sarah, who's the dead wife in this? Well, it's her, isn't it?
I guess so. It's a Nolan film. Some poor suffering wife has had to die.
Somebody's dead, and it's probably a woman.
Almost certainly. Yeah.
Martha's dead. Mum's dead.
Yeah.
In the sequel, Rachel's dead.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah. But how are you going to motivate your male characters if you don't have a dead woman?
Oh, I hate it.
What about Kane? Kano?
I'm not
Michael
a fan.
Kano.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan because he's a Tory. That's why you don't like him. Let's not bring politics into it.
Look, it wasn't me that brought politics into it this time. Michael Caine's fine. I've never really been a fan of Michael Caine. And I don't know why. I guess I don't like enough of his films outside of The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Kingsman.
Okay. Said nobody ever.
Well, quite.
It's a good movie, that first one. But
that's what I mean. Like, I don't have any enduring love for like Get Carter or The Italian Job or, you know, the classics that he was in. Yeah. They don't mean anything to me really. So he's not an actor I ever really think about.
Okay. I think
he's fine in this.
I think he's fucking brilliant in this. I think his relationship with Bruce Wayne in the Dark Knight trilogy, I think is great. He's obviously the stepdad, father figure, and there's a lovely banter between them that I really enjoy. He's a servant. Well, yeah, I mean, he is on the payroll, technically, but he does own the roles and Bruce Wayne can borrow it if he likes.
Right.
Another thing I really like about this is that it's the first hour is about him becoming Batman. And I know that sounds a bit obvious now, but we hadn't seen that in 2005. And the fact that this was a grounded origin story of Batman, I was like all in for it because we hadn't seen it. And I sort of wondered why he made the decisions that he made. It's like, when you think about it, it's a very weird thing to do to dress up as a bat and go out at night, isn't it?
Incredibly weird.
And when you get beyond the age of 11, you start questioning why there's a character in a movie that does that.
Batman,
yeah. He's got his own cave. So, like, I really love the fact that they first of all, they took it seriously. Like, it's hard to do. And I think Marvel have gone too far the other way where they're like, everything's a joke. Like, that just happened, didn't it? Isn't that weird? There's a wizard there with a necklace and it's magic. I like those movies, but sometimes it's a very specific flavour. And it's
just fluff.
It's fluff and it's popcorn and it's fun and I enjoy them.
Yeah.
But I also like it when they take the comic book characters seriously in this. And they explore why someone would go to the lengths that they do. Obviously, it's going to be hard to buy that anyone would do this in real life. But I think that Nolan and Goya managed to get as close as you can with this story. But you see the decisions that he almost makes and goes the other way, like where he wants to kill Joe Chill, Richard Brake, someone we didn't mention.
Yes.
He wants to kill him when he gets out of prison. And he doesn't because someone else gets to him first. And I thought that was interesting because if someone hadn't killed him first, would he have done it? And then we've got a very different character at that point. And it's one of the things that I find interesting about identity forming is that it's not always in your control. Like outside external events affect the decisions that you make and want to make. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, I don't necessarily think that he would have become Batman if he would have killed Joe Chill in that moment. Or if he had, he would have been Ben Affleck's Batman that kills everybody. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's another universe where Bale's Batman shoots Joe Chill after he gets out of the courthouse, and then he becomes Ben Affleck.
They should do a version of Batman where it's sliding doors.
Yeah.
And it explores two completely different possibilities.
Ooh, that's a really fucking good idea, actually.
Thank you.
I really like that idea. I think that would sell. Because you can do two stories.
Who can we contact? Who do we tell about this?
You still got Kevin Smith's number? Has he got any pull at Warner Brothers?
No.
Okay. Who do we know at Warner Brothers?
I know somebody who knows Kevin Smith. Does that count?
That's more than me. That counts. Yeah. I know somebody that I think used to work at Warner Brothers. And when I say no, I spoke to them once 5 years ago.
We're doing well. Yeah. This is a great start.
I guess once we get out of the training section, we get to the hour mark and he says, I'm Batman. And he's done all that stuff and he's got the suit on now. Plot starts. And the plot is, we're going to put some poison in the water, but also we need to turn the water into vapor so that everyone in Gotham can inhale the vapor and go mad.
Yes.
It's a bit much, isn't it? Like,
it's a convoluted plan, yes.
I don't understand the need to put the vaporizing part in. Why can't you just put it in the water and people drink it? Like, what's the... I think that thematically they did that because then Wayne Enterprises is involved somehow. Like, the thing that they've manufactured is helping with the downfall of Gotham, potentially. So I get that thematically, but I don't think that's important enough to warrant me scratching my head and going, oh, hang on, though. If you're turning everything that's water into vapor, what's going to happen to all the celery?
Celery is no more.
Do you know what else is made
Cucumber.
up of mostly water?
People.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're just big old bags of water, really.
They didn't think this through.
No.
At all.
So
in fact, that's one of my biggest gripes with this film, is that when they steal that machine and they have it in, I think they're at sea, they're on a ship, and they activate it. A water vaporizer, they activate it at sea. Wouldn't that be catastrophic?
You would think so.
This film would just turn into the inverse of Waterworld at that point.
Yeah. And it all just turns into vapor and then just goes into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So does it then rain back down onto Earth? Like, what's...
Not enough of these questions are answered within the film.
Yeah, it's sort of, it raises too many questions, doesn't it? Like that, I think. So I think just whip it out. Like, it doesn't need to be that
You've got to stop saying whip it out.
There's no need for it, I don't think. I always thought that was a bit silly.
Yeah, it's too complicated. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Right, identity. We're still in the identity theme. My theme, my movies. So sit down, shut up, watch the movies. Don't shut up, because you've got to talk at me about them.
No, you said it already. This is all you, baby.
It's just me waffling for an hour and a quarter. Nobody wants that. My theme, I decided to go for one of my favourite sci-fi movies, spoilers, Gattaca. The film with more DNA deposits than Saltburn. Lots of bodily fluids going on in this one.
This is less gross, arguably.
Is it though, when you think about it?
Well, I hadn't thought about it in those terms, and now I am, so thanks for that.
I think this is a very gross movie that people seem to overlook.
Yeah.
Quite often, I think. Let's swap blood and willies. And do they swap willies?
I think you may have misunderstood a few fundamental points in this movie.
Well, maybe you can explain them at me then as the episode goes on.
Sure, I'll try.
Okay, so it's another first-time feature by a director, which we love on this show. We've done loads of them.
Yeah,
I don't know
surprisingly.
why that is. Maybe it's just because they tend to be the really interesting ones. I don't know.
Maybe. I guess a first-time director is more likely to have a much, much, much lower budget.
Yeah.
And therefore are allowed to be a bit more daring.
Yeah, a bit more creative, take more risks. The more money there is,
the safer you tend to have to be.
The more suits are looking at what you're doing and want to help shape and shepherd a thing into a four. Is it called a 4-quadrant movie where everyone loves it? Is that what that's called? Is that what Harry Potter is?
Huh?
Is that what Harry Potter is? Is that what Avatar is?
Well, no, because we hate those movies.
What quadrant? We're in the 5th quadrant then.
Yeah, okay. We're in a 5th undetermined quadrant by ourselves.
Yeah, I like our own quadrant. I'm quite happy being in our own quadrant. Thank you.
It's roomy. I like it.
I like it. Yeah, there's no other fuckers in it ruining it with their smells and their opinions
and their noisy snacks.
Yeah, and the glare off their telephone.
We are heading to the 80s. Sarah, 1980. That's the year, 1980.
Have we done any other films from 1980?
I don't. Yes, we have, but we haven't. The film that come out that we haven't covered called Empire Strike Back.
We haven't done that.
We haven't done that. Yeah.
No,
and
that's a Star War.
It's a Star War. Yes, yes. I don't know. We probably have, but I haven't thought about it, to be honest.
I can't think of any.
Sometimes we do that, but damn it, I didn't.
Sorry.
One time you asked me and I haven't done it. But it was a time.
It was a time.
It was a real time.
It was 2 years before Sarah and 4 years before Dan.
Yes, it was pre-Sarah and Dan.
Yeah.
And our mate Brian De Palma had a movie out called Dressed to Kill, which is what we're talking about.
Our mate.
Today. Our mate, BDP. Well, this is the 3rd movies of his that we've covered. So
one of us clearly loves him.
Well, I've chosen 2 of them. You've chosen 1 of them. You chose Carrie.
I did.
In Coming of Age.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose Snoke Eyes. Snoke Eyes?
Snoke Eyes.
Snoke Eyes. That's a Star War. I chose Snake Eyes in Coming of Cage.
Yeah.
And so marks our 3rd entry in Brian De Palma's filmography, Dressed to Kill, which is not a controversial movie at all.
No, not at all problematic.
A very sensible, grounded, gritty and serious take on the subjects and themes that it's covering and talking about. There's no controversy wrapped up in that movie at all.
No.
So we won't be talking about it.
We will.
No, we won't.
Oh, mark my words, we will.
We won't. Not a bit. Why, is that in your notes? Controversial?
That's all that my notes are.
One big word saying controversial.
It's just 4 pages of me scrawling the word problematic over and over again in a mad fugue state.
Yeah, shower scene. We mentioned shower scene. This film opens with a shower scene.
Mm-hmm.
In a very tasteful, non-erotic, non-voyeuristic way.
Do you know what? When you put this film on, I'd completely forgotten what a giant pervert Brian De Palma is. And then the film started and I was immediately reminded.
How do you forget that?
I don't know.
It's part of his identity.
Well, yeah.
That's why I chose this movie, actually, because it's about Brian De Palma's identity. And I didn't just think of that.
Well, I mean, it does contain pretty much all of his hallmarks.
Mm.
So it's a good choice.
I thought he was going to say hormones.
I don't think it contains any of his hormones.
It does contain all of his hallmarks. I think this is maximum De Palma.
Yeah, I mean, it's as if somebody dared to imagine what would happen if a director made a film using only split diopter lenses.
We're back. We are back. We're back. We're back with another episode in Identity Season as curated by yours truly.
By you.
By moi. Because it's a French-themed episode. Today we're talking about The Substance.
Yes.
Coralie Fargeat.
Yeah?
Fargeat? Fargeat?
Possibly. I say Fargeat.
Fargeat?
I don't know.
I think every time I've seen anything online on podcasts when someone mentions her name, I think it's pronounced slightly differently.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Fargeat. Fargeat, I think.
We could be morons and just say Fargeat.
Fargeat, we could do. We could just call her Coralie.
Yeah,
that would
let's
work.
do that.
Like when
so as not to offend.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about The Substance. Coralie's second feature after Revenge in 2017. Yeah.
That's insane.
Second full feature. There's some shorts which I want to talk about.
Okay.
But yeah, we saw this in 2024, so it's a recent movie. We saw it at the cinema, obviously. We watched the trailer, I think, about 28 times, I think it was at last count.
It was a lot.
And I felt like I had to cover every opening on my persons while we were watching the film. Like, it's brutal and it's very like makes you it's disgusting in places.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, loved it, never gonna watch it again. Yet here we are.
And except your partner, moi, purchased it.
Yes, you did, and then I chose it to put it on the lineup as well.
Yeah.
So, but I thought it could be interesting to put in the Identity season. I think that you said that you were considering it for what season was it?
Drugs.
Yeah. Which would have worked technically.
It would have worked, but I'm glad I didn't. I think it fits better in this theme.
Yeah, I think so too. I obviously the themes of identity running all through this is kind of what it's all about, really, when you boil it down. But we'll maybe unpack that if we can be asked. I don't know. We'll see.
I would rather watch cannibalism than see Dennis Quaid eat those shrimp again.
I'd rather do anything than watch Dennis Quaid eat that shrimp again. Fucking hell. That was grotesque. That's the worst part of the movie.
Maybe the most gross out part.
Yeah. The bit where he's having a piss and you're close up against his face and eating that shrimp. Immediately make me hate that character. It's like such a good job on that part. It's brilliantly done. Yeah, Julia de Cornell. There's a bit of Carrie in this, which we'll mention perhaps in scenes.
Okay.
Death Becomes Her is something that
I've seen that mentioned amongst discourse surrounding this film.
There was an interview with by Guillermo del Toro with Coralie Fargiat, and he mentioned Death Becomes Her. And just it wasn't an original idea. That's what he said. American Mary. I read somewhere. There's a bit of a comparison potentially.
Yeah, I can see that. Although I think that's certainly in theme has more in common with Revenge, maybe.
Okay. Neon Demon. A little bit of
now you're talking
image stuff, weird kind of, and
beauty isn't. What was the line? Beauty isn't the most important thing, it's the only thing.
Yes, exactly. I've written Malignant down. That is
that's
without spoiling that movie. There's okay, he's kind of loose, but I can sort of see how versions of yourself could that's how you make that connection.
I can kind of see what you're saying. And look, I love me some Malignant. I didn't know what the fuck I was watching the first time we saw that, but
bizarre movie.
Dare I say, it grew on me.
Stop it. Coralie, as we mentioned, written, directed, 5 years. Straight after Revenge, went into writing this pretty much. Managed to get a decent cast with Demi Moore as Elizabeth Sparkle.
I heard she was a little bit resistant to casting Demi Moore initially.
I think I didn't see who, but I think they went to a few other people before Demi.
I think it was when she read Demi Moore's autobiography and read about her sort of struggles to feel connected to her body that sort of sold her on casting her.
Yeah, interesting. Margaret Qualley, who I suppose I wouldn't have seen her in much at this point when I saw this. She had a part in
Nice Guys.
Oh, is that her?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the Nice Guys then. Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, I would have seen her in that, but not known who she was at that point.
You'd have seen her feet in that.
Yeah, you see everyone's feet in a Tarantino movie, as long as they are female. All the men have shoes on.
Weird that.
Yeah. Dennis Quaid, who we spoke about him in our Dreamscape episode. Go and listen to that, where he rides a motorbike and plays a trumpet or something.
We did. And there are multiple connections in this movie as well, because obviously Margaret Qualley is a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Which kind of fits with the theme.
I think so.
You know, the argument that they wouldn't have gotten their place in the industry were it not for their more famous older counterparts. I think that's sort of relevant.
Mm-hmm.
But also Dennis Quaid briefly dated her mum, Andie MacDowell, back in the day. And Demi Moore and Andie MacDowell were in St. Elmo's Fire together in the 80s, which was kind of like a bit of a career-making role for both of them at that point. So
Stelmo's
Fire,
Stelmo's Fire. I ain't seen it.
Rob Lowe plays a saxophone and has a
Does he?
dangly earring.
What is it with men playing saxophones in movies?
I don't know.
I thought Stelmo's Fire was a prequel to Backdraft.
Did you?
Yeah. And London's Burning. Do you remember that show?
I
I
do.
think it was on before or after Soldier Soldier on a Sunday with Robson or Jerome.
Oh, I thought it was more of like a casualty type
It
thing.
was Casualty but ITV, so you
Yeah.
can't watch adverts, you fucking cunts. London's Burning. Oh God, people are like bringing back the good old days. The 90s was shit.
Yeah,
for
it was
TV.
all slop.
It was all slop, and I suppose it's sort of the argument could be that was a good thing because we went outside and did things.
Yeah.
Now we've got brilliant things at all times.
Now we have prestige TV and we never leave our homes.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the cast. And Jared Leto as Jeffrey Tambor. I think that note might be from a previous show. Actually, I forgot.
That was from House of Gucci.
Oh right, that'll be it. Yeah, I think Jared Leto should be in every film as Jeffrey Tambor.
I don't think Jared Leto should be in any films, actually.
Only if he's Jeffrey Tambor.
No.
That's my one stipulation. If he's going to be in a movie, he has to be playing Jeffrey Tambor.
Papa!
Al Pacino's in that movie. God. Go listen to our episode on House of Gucci.
Please, make it worthwhile.
All right, so we're back. This week we are diving into Black Swan.
Diving. I see what you did there.
Is a swan diving. Is that the connection we're making here?
Okay,
What?
so that was unintentional.
What's a swan dive?
Let's not get into that.
It's our second Darren Aronofsky film. Having
Yeah, it
covered
is.
Requiem for a Dream back in season 12
Drugs.
for Drugs. Aye. It's our second Natalie Portman movie.
Shit, is it?
Mm.
Oh no.
Early. Think early.
Early? How early? We've not done Leon.
Season 3, I think it
Oh,
was.
early in our
Yeah.
podcasting career.
Yeah.
I see.
So, yeah, but also early for Natalie Portman as well.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Mars Attacks.
Yes, that was it. It was a tricky one because she's barely in that movie.
And everybody else is also in that movie, so it's kind of hard to pick out any one cast member from that.
Yeah, it's got Tom Jones in it.
Yeah,
It's-
sure does.
You've seen this one before.
Mhm.
When
Not
did
for a
you-
long time.
When was it? Did you see it upon release?
No.
Excited Sarah run into the cinema to go and see this movie about ballet?
No. Timothy Chalamet and I have that in common. I also don't really care about ballet. No, I'm less of a jackass about it though. I can
Well.
appreciate the art form, but it's not for me, you know?
Agreed.
No, it was on my radar. Obviously, I'd already seen. I was aware of Aronofsky,
Mm.
and there was so much buzz around it. But I think it was one of those instances where, you know, like if people constantly tell you to watch a thing,
Yeah, very
you're like,
familiar, yeah.
I'll watch this thing in my time, thank you.
Yeah, now I don't want to watch it because
Yeah.
everyone's saying that I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I did put it off for a few years, and then watched it. I don't know, probably about 2013.
Okay. Yeah, because it's 2010, so 3-year gap.
About that, yeah.
So after 3 years, you decided, right, I
Enough
think
time
I've
has
demonstrated
passed.
how much I protest against being told what to do. Sufficient time has passed,
Yeah.
and now I'm going to watch the film.
I've been stubborn. Now I can
Have
enjoy
you?
the thing.
You have been stubborn.
No.
Oh, you've had 3 years of stubborn.
Yeah.
That's enough stubborn, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. just a short 36 months of your life.
Yeah.
It's like 10% of your life at that point.
Oh, shush. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was one of those where it's like, fuck. Yeah, everybody was right. Okay.
Yep.
I'll eat my words.
Yep. I had a similar experience and a film I was going to bring up anyway in relation to this film with Whiplash. Everyone was
Oh,
telling me it
okay.
was brilliant and like I need to watch it, and I couldn't be bothered, and I watched it. I was like, yeah, all right, fair enough. This is a brilliant, brilliant film.
I've seen a few people make the comparison between the two. They'd
Mm.
make quite a good double bill, I think.
I think so.
Intense, but good.
Intensity, yeah. One of them's got J.K. Simmons in it. The other one hasn't, which is a markdown for this one.
But one of them has Miles Teller in it, so they're back at even Stevens.
Fair enough. I think perhaps that she's trying to maintain a like heavy control over her emotions, And she certainly represses a lot, obviously, which is the whole point of the film, is her becoming the Black Swan, or a shadow self. But I guess, yeah, I just see lots of areas where I feel like she's trying to maintain some sort of grip and control on everything, whereas really sometimes she should just let go and listen to that subconscious side of her that's never in control, but probably sometimes should be.
Well, I think that's sort of an interesting way to tie it into the theme of the season as well, because something that I found myself thinking while watching this is that Nina sort of is a bit of a void.
Yeah.
Like she's almost the absence of an identity.
Mm.
And that kind of extends to her clinical, mechanical dancing, as you said. Like,
she's hitting the beats, but she's not quite getting there expressively.
yeah, like she's technically perfect, but that's all it is. And I think that sort of ties into the theme really nicely, because throughout the film you could argue that she is developing an identity for herself.
Yeah, and it's a transformation. She's kind of becoming something else, isn't she, throughout the movie? And I did hear somewhere that Aronofsky was very interested in trying to put a new spin on the kind of the werewolf situation.
Oh, interesting.
But with a swan.
A were-swan.
Natural choice. Yeah. I'd also heard that somewhere he wanted to merge the ideas of a wrestler and a ballet dancer. Obviously, the wrestler came out before Black Swan, but I wonder if perhaps the Marissa Tomei character in The Wrestler was originally meant to be a ballet dancer.
Maybe. I did read something similar, actually, because I heard that Black Swan took about a decade to make. Like, the script was floating around for a long time before the film actually got made.
I had to get the rights off Barbie.
Yeah. And that, yeah, he did initially want to do a film about a wrestler and a ballet dancer. Not the same person. Two separate people.
Yeah,
that would have been weird.
Ricky Mork? He's called Ricky Mork now, isn't he?
Mickey Rourke was what he looked like in the 80s. Now he's Ricky Mork.
Yeah.
Post-surgery. Yeah, I'm glad he made two separate films. I think he decided
definitely.
that it was just too much for one movie.
I initially, when I first saw Marissa Tomei in The Wrestler when we watched it the other night, I did kind of think to me, oh, this is a bit of a cliche, not to be too specific in that movie. But I did enjoy the relationship between what she's going through and what the wrestler, Ram, what his character is also going through. And there's a parallel there. And you can see that carry through, or that would also be present if it was a ballet dancer, that kind of,
yeah,
the loss that those characters are going through and how they rely on certain things that they're losing.
Dan,
Sarah,
we are back to talk about your identity theme.
Yeah.
Today specifically, we're talking about a film.
Are we?
We are.
Spoilers.
We're here to talk about a film.
We're talking about a film.
Did you know?
We never do that, Sarah.
But in this film, it's about a character who is vain, superficial, greedy, absolute wanker, may or may not have killed people. No, it's not The Apprentice. We're talking about American Psycho.
Okay.
We're not here to discuss the current US president. That may shock you.
I thought that you was going to make a crack about Jared Leto. It was going to be something. There's this film about he's probably done horrible, heinous things. Plus Patrick Bateman is in this movie.
Well, maybe that joke will come later. I'm sure there will be plenty of dogpiling Jared Leto once again. In which case, let me bring this up now. We need to stop choosing films that Jared Leto is in.
I'm sorry. The last time it came up, I believe we were like, right, that's it. It's done now. We're not going to do any more. But this is the third or fourth time.
I think it's fourth, because I did Requiem for a Dream in Drugs season, and I chose House of the Gucci in True Crime season.
Yeah.
And what was the last one?
I think that's it. I think it is. I think this is the third.
Is it?
I want to. Like my gut's telling me that there might be a fourth, but I've thought about it and I can't think of where it might have been. So,
or in which case, I really need to stop choosing films with Jared Leto in.
Yeah, as it stands, you've chosen 66% of them. This is the first one I've chosen.
I'm so sorry.
I will also caveat it by saying I forgot that he was in this movie.
Well, he's not in it much,
No.
which is a pretty good move on the part of this film.
He is in my favourite scene.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll get to that.
It's our second Christian Bale movie of the season.
It is.
I didn't mean to do that either.
Okay.
Didn't even think about it.
In one, he played Batman. In this, he plays Bateman.
Yeah, it's very important to introduce another vowel.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you distinguish between a hero and a murderer.
Oh, is it? The extra vowel?
The extra E in the middle, yeah.
Oh.
They call it the magic E.
I'll pay attention to that now.
It's our second Chloe Sevigny movie.
Yes.
I always struggle to say
Sevigny. I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, of course it is. We did Boys Don't Cry in my true crime season as well.
What year did this come out? 2000?
2000, I think, yeah.
Did you watch it when it came out?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
I did too.
Because I'd read the book already at that point.
Had you? You nerd.
Why am I a nerd?
You square.
Because I read a book.
What you reading for? Reminds me of a Bill Hicks joke. Oh, interesting. So you'd already read the book. What inspired you to read the book? Because it's quite controversial, isn't it? And
have you met me?
Listen. I think we've met. I'm pretty sure we have met a few times.
What inspired you to read it is quite controversial. You've both asked and answered your own question there.
But hear me out, right? So the book's released what year? 92?
I believe so.
So you read it when?
Probably only a couple years before the movie came out.
Okay, so maybe 98?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so you're about 16. 15, 16 maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just surprised. I don't think I've ever met anyone that's read the book, but I was brought up in Essex.
Do you know anyone who's read our book?
Yes, you've read this book. So you read it before. Did you like the book?
Yes.
Interesting.
I did.
It's because it's a bit of a Marmite book, I understand. Much like this movie, I guess.
Well, and the author. The author's very much a bit of a Marmite personality.
So I hear. Bret Easton Ellis.
Yeah.
Controversial figure.
He is rather, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of like controversial fiction, I was reading I didn't know that my tastes were a little bit weird until a class in high school. I think I was 14 and it was a replacement lesson and we'd been asked to bring books in and we had to sort of stand up in front of the class and talk about the book that we were reading. And I'd chosen Flowers in the Attic, which is of course about a woman who locks her 4 children in an attic while the grandma slowly poisons them and 2 of the older children commit incest. So
oh my God. Sarah's favourite theme.
It's not my favourite. Look, somewhere
in movies it comes
muddied.
up a lot. It's always it started with Yorgos Lanthimos, but like I feel like every other movie that you chose has got that in it. Interesting. Look, so how did the class take it? How did the teacher take it?
She was a little bit shocked. She asked where I'd obtained the book from, at which point I was like, oh, is this not suitable?
Right.
Yeah, so I sought out controversial fiction, I guess. And after reading American Psycho, I did devour a bunch more Bret Easton Ellis novels as well.
What else has he written?
Oh God, loads. I think the one I went straight to after American Psycho was Less Than Zero.
Is there a movie of that?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
It's not good.
Okay.
I think Andrew McCarthy and Robert Downey Jr. are in it.
Right.
If I remember rightly.
Feels like one of those movies that's just got lost. It's probably on Tubi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one's ever going to watch it again.
The book was much better, but shocking if I remember rightly.
Okay.
There's been a few adaptations of his work. We've got The Informers, which is also terrible. Rules of Attraction, which I loved.
You do like that movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Vanderbeek?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
RIP, yeah. I believe Bret Easton Ellis is currently directing a movie that he's written.
Oh dear.
But I know. But I don't think it was a book first. Because I read somewhere that Joseph Quinn had signed on,
okay.
But then he left the project to work on this fucking weird Beatles project with Sam Mendes.
Oh yeah, we're making 12 Beatles movies.
Yeah, because one is not sufficient. Yeah. Just make it a miniseries.
I was going to say, have you ever heard of the concept of a television program?
Yeah, nobody's going to go to this. Well, actually, no. Some people will go and watch all 4.
Some people will go and watch all 4, but I think that's a big ask. I think one Beatles movie will absolutely smash it. 4. Yeah. I think it's definitely going to be diminishing returns. And I feel sorry for whoever's going to be the last Beatles movie out, unless it's leading up to like an Avengers style Beatles team up situation where like you introduce to them individually in the first three, and then the fourth one they all come together. Then maybe I might go and see all of them. if you do that.
Perhaps.
But I'm not a fan of the Beatles, so I probably won't.
No.
The Beatles are fine. Listen, go and watch that Glenn Houghton video about him talking about the Beatles, and that perfectly sums up my feelings about the Beatles.
I agree.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Overrated.
They are overrated, and they stole most of their best music. Look, we're not here to discuss this. But yes, Bret Easton Ellis, controversial figure.
Right. But yeah, it's early on in the film, I think, where was it Josh Lucas's character? He says something anti-Semitic, and Bateman's
Yeah,
kind
and
of
he
like,
calls
you can't
him
say
out.
that. We don't want that sort of talk around the dinner table here. But it's obviously all an act. And
Yeah.
he's repeating words, which I think is something that comes up multiple times in this film. Where he's monologuing about Huey Lewis or any other pop culture reference, or that speech there where he's talking about trying to be more respectful to people. It's all an act and it's all memorized. My feeling is that he's read an article and he's studied it and analyzed it, and he's memorized it, and he's memorized all of the mannerisms and stuff as well. Like that's all measured and performed, and I don't believe any of it for a second. But it's interesting that they do that early on in the film, because you ask the first time you watch it, you're thinking, oh, well, what's this about? Who is this guy? But it's definitely this movie definitely benefits from subsequent viewings as well.
I agree. Yeah, I do think a lot of like his scripted monologues about the music specifically kind of feels rooted in masculinity as well, because obviously in the real world, men are a lot more reluctant to like ask for help or admit that they don't know things than women. Like if you look at the stats on men who will ask for directions versus just trying to, no, I can do this. I know my way. Like they just won't admit that they don't know a thing. And it's sort of, I guess, validating to their masculinity a lot of the time. So I think him going on about these albums and sounding like some pretentious music reviewer probably is just him cribbing other people's opinions. A, because he doesn't have any of his own, and B, because he sees a part of masculinity as being knowing things and being able to regale others with facts.
Yeah. Has there ever been a more masculine song than Susu Studio?
Obviously we watched this the other night. I hadn't seen it in about a decade, as I say. We covered a little film called Vampire's Kiss.
You're welcome, by the way.
For your Nicolas Cage season, which was a revelation for both of us, I think. And during this, I want to say about 20, 30 minutes into this film, you said, oh, I feel like I remember reading that Christian Bale based his performance on Nicolas Cage in Vampire's Kiss. And as soon as you said that, it was like a game of Tetris. Everything just fell into place perfectly. And I was like, but for the rest of the runtime, all I could see was Nicolas Cage in a Christian Bale suit.
Yeah.
I can't unlearn that information now. And I'm sorry to have passed it on to other people. I don't know how much truth there is to it. I did find that confirmed in a couple of places.
You did?
Yeah, that he took inspiration from Vampire's Kiss, and also and I think it was a 1992 late night TV interview with Tom Cruise. And he said he was sort of appearing enthusiastic and he was saying all the right things, but looked dead behind the eyes.
Yeah. I love that. I wonder if they can ever look at each other in the eye and sort of shake hands. I bet Cruise is not best pleased about that.
Well, I mean, Cruise will never be at the Oscars while Nicole Kidman's attending, so he's probably safe.
Yeah, probably.
But I can't unsee that now.
I looked for it online. I found a few articles that suggested that he had done that, but I couldn't find any confirmation from like Bale.
Right.
I couldn't find anything that said like Bale said this
via
this article, or Harron said this via that article.
But the evidence is the film. It's the performance.
I mean, obviously we're talking about the film here and we're comparing it to another film that we've covered, and there's absolutely no denying
that was about a yuppie in the 80s.
Yeah, these two films are not virtually the same, but they're very, very similar.
Companion pieces.
Companion pieces. They're both dark comedy. They're both satires, and they're both sending up 80s culture and yuppie culture, as you say. So like, there's so many similarities there that I think that we had to bring it up, even if it's not true. That through line is incredible. And I think if this movie gets made 10 years earlier, it probably would have been Nicolas Cage playing this role, on account of Christian Bale being 9.
I think he'd be great at it.
I completely agree. I would put Nicolas Cage in anything, as you know.
Annie.
That's the only scenario where I would go and watch Annie, is if Nicolas Cage was playing Annie.
That'd be a unique take.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Right, Sarah. So, from discussing the dead wife trope in episode 1 of Identity, where we talked about Batman Begins and Christopher Nolan's penchant for a dead
killing women.
Character. Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes. We have escalated right the way up to shooting your wife in the head in this movie. Consider that a divorce.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the best legal course of action, but
I would say that there's a lot of things that happen in this movie. Oh, Total Recall, by the way, that is probably illegal, at very least immoral. Don't do that to fish, is all I'm saying. That's the worst thing that happens in this movie.
Sure.
We're discovering Total Recall because nobody has ever heard of that movie before. It's a little known cult classic that no one's ever heard of. So I used the term discovering on purpose there.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah. And no one's ever covered this on a podcast before either. It's the first ever episode, I think.
Yeah.
When anyone's ever decided. People have covered the Len Wiseman remake.
Oh, God. I always forget it's him.
Yeah, and Colin Farrell.
Ugh.
But never this one. So you're welcome, listeners. I expect people will be flocking from all over the world. Finally, someone's covered Total Recall 1990. No one's ever spoken about Paul Verhoeven before, except from us when we spoke about Starship Troopers.
Yeah, it's definitely not the 17th episode on Total Recall they've heard this year.
Yeah. But this time we're doing Total Recall with Arnie Schwarzenegger. He's also an actor that's no one's ever spoken about on a podcast before.
Who's he? Never heard of him.
He's an action star from the 80s. He started off with by lifting heavy things.
Did he?
And then he got a very big body, and people took a photograph of it and went, "Wow, you've got a lovely big body. Can we make it more brown, please?" And then people were not in a Fisher Stevens way.
No, I know.
Like we're going to creosote your body, with a
for a competition,
type way, And you've got that weird thing on your face where the rest of your body is brown, but like just an outline on your face is completely white.
What's his nationality? The surname sounds Dutch.
He's I believe he's Austrian.
Is he Austrian?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But he did a few movies in the 80s and the 90s. He was fairly popular.
Was he?
Yeah. But
all right. Look, jokes aside, is this our second Arnie movie?
It's our second one. What was the first one?
Predator.
Of course it was. Predator, yeah.
Predator.
Do you want another second?
Sure.
Paul Verhoeven?
Oh, Starship Troopers, of course.
One more second?
Dean Norris?
Dean Norris is a third.
Oh. He's in Starship Troopers, obviously, because massive jacket.
Yep.
What else?
Gattaca, this season, as cop.
Damn. Yeah, of course he's as cop.
Yeah.
If anything, Total Recall is the outlier on his CV.
He's still a protector.
True.
He just doesn't have a badge. And I don't need a badge to recognise a protector. If I see Dean Norris, he's my daddy. Dean Norris is my daddy. I'm going to hide behind him.
I think you should clip that.
Okay.
I want that as my message tone.
This will probably go in the clips bit of the show, so it's our second Rachel Ticotin movie.
It is, but I'm struggling to remember the first.
Had an aeroplane in it with Nicolas Cage
Con
on
Air.
it. Yeah. What about Rob Bottin? Let's not forget him.
Yeah, of course. Well, we spoke about him in our The Thing show. Definitely.
Yeah, it's our second one of his.
Fucking mad genius.
Did you know that this is the second Sharon Stone movie we're covered?
I did. Because I know her best from that Police Academy sequel, obviously.
Police Academy 4.
4, yeah. The one with the hot air balloons.
That's probably the first time I ever saw Sharon Stone on screen.
Oh.
Yeah. I've got one more for you. It's our third Marshall Bell movie.
Third.
Yeah.
Go on, fill me in.
Stand By Me.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Starship Troopers.
Right.
As Guy at Outpost what loses his mind. They get in your
He
brain.
doesn't open his mind.
Doesn't open his mind.
Okay.
No.
It's an important distinction.
Someone has their mind opened, but in a very literal way.
Right.
In that outpost, I think.
Did you know that Quato was named such because it comes from the Spanish word cuate?
What does cuate mean?
It means disgusting sweaty puppet. No, apparently it means twin.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to save this for Conjoined Twin season?
There's so many other movies that you could get into that season, so I thought, no, we could put this in Identity and it's fine.
I know you saw this a long time ago for the first time, but do you remember what your reaction was the first time Quato was revealed?
No.
Were you expecting that?
Sarah, Quato has been with me for my entire life.
Well, same as Marshall Bell.
Yeah. No, I don't remember anything for what I thought about it first.
Okay.
I remember what I thought about it when I was a kid in general, but that was just like, I love it when their chests explode. Yeah, no, I have no idea, I'm afraid.
I think I had a big old what the fuck reaction when that was revealed to be the case. But excellent effect work. I hate Quato. He is grotesque. Not as much as what's his name from Masters of the Universe.
Jared Leto.
No, the original Masters of the Universe. But yeah, horrific, horrifying, disgusting. I don't want to look into your eyes, actually. Can we not? I don't want to hold your hand.
Hold my hand. No.
No, it looks slimy.
I won't actually.
You got any anti-bac? But so memorable.
I like that scene is interesting, and that's another one that's kind of important, I think, to this season as well, because in the Batman Begins episode, in that movie, they're always talking about it's not what I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. And there's a very similar line in this that Quato says to Quaid. He says, "You are what you do. A man is defined by his action, not his memory." Very similar line there, which was a nice bookend. And it was completely planned.
I was going to say, it's almost like you did that on purpose.
Yeah, when I heard that line, I was like, yeah, I'm going to write that one fucking down. This sounds like a clever thought. And how did you do, listener? How many questions did you answer correctly out of the 8 questions that Sarah had for us? Why don't you write in and let us know? You could win a microwave and some detergent.
Oh no, he's slipped into a quiz show host again.
You can't beat a bit baller. Do you wanna settle for the washing machine, or would you like to double our quits for 2 washing machines?
Can I have a vacuum cleaner? I need a new one.
No.
Damn it.
We've only got washing machines. We've got a warehouse full of them.
Okay.
So we're trying to get rid of them.
I'll take a washing machine.
And you can get a little bully stuffed animal toy as well.
Excellent. I always wanted one of those.
But you can't wash that in a washing machine. Yeah, I fucking hated Bullseye. It always meant it was Sunday. Ugh, gross.
On that note,
are we done now?
If you're done talking about Bullseye,
I reckon so.
Yeah.
So we've already announced what we're doing next season, haven't we? In the Total Recall episode. But in case you didn't hear that one yet, let's remind the listeners what we're doing.
So, which season is this?
Your season,
14?
15.
15.
Yes.
Holy cow. Season 15. And the theme is mine, which is Liminal Spaces. I don't really know why. I'm going to have to come up with a reason for the next wrap show.
Well, one of my first questions to you will be, why did you choose a season?
Because interesting.
Because you just like picking themes for seasons that are words Dan can't pronounce.
And it enables me to pick weird stuff.
Well, yeah, that's true. But you've never needed that excuse before.
That's a good point. And actually, it's not that weird, really, this season, I don't think. I think it's a good season.
Yeah. I can't remember what we're covering.
Okay. Well, we're starting with Triangle.
Of course.
So.
of course, Triangle.
Strong start, I think.
We've never seen this together,
No,
but
not
we've
yet.
both seen it independently a fair few times. I think we both
Oh, yeah.
own it. You got that sweet Umbrella
Mm.
edition, didn't you, a little
I
while
did.
ago? So unopen that, unpack that, open that. You can't unopen. You can unopen something if
Can you?
if it was open and then you make it closed again.
I'm going to consume some special features.
Yeah, yeah. So Triangle, when's that start? It's May the 18th.
Cool.
Yeah. So a couple of weeks. After
Excellent.
Release of this one. We'll see you then.
Bye.